He stole, he killed. What does the Bible say? Thou shalt not kill. But the Bible says thou shalt not steal. What did he do? I'm gonna steal, I'm gonna kill. And now they're telling you, hey, no, you gotta vote. You gotta vote. Sister, you must vote. They didn't vote to get what they got. They stole. They killed. They lied. Yes. Said, before they came to the west coast of Africa, what did they do? They planned it out. They scouted. They went and they saw, what's happening right now? What's going on over there? What do they believe? What God do they believe? So guess what we must do? That's what we must do. We're gonna enslave them. Right.
But they never could tell me why.
Yeah.
That's the first time I heard.
All praises. No, but that's the thing. That's how you know you're in front of the guys. You're in front of the prophets of the Lord. That's why. It's good that we enslaved them. You see what? Look at this. What did they do to the Native American Indians? Your brothers and sisters. Think about it. The fact that the white man sets foot on this earth and is breathing air on this side of the world right now is already illegal. How did he get this place? Think about it. We're gonna learn God from him. He stole, he killed. What does the Bible say? Thou shalt not kill. But the Bible says thou shalt not steal. What did he do? I'm gonna steal, I'm gonna kill. Yes. With Malachi 2 and 1. Malachi 2 and 1. That's how you know he does not do anything this book says. That's how you know he is the devil the Bible speaks of. That's right. Watch this. Malachi, I'm sorry, not Malachi. Micah 2 and 1. I apologize. Micah 2 and 1. I'll be getting those mixed up too. Micah 2 and 1. Watch this. This is what the Bible said. That's what I'm saying. That's how you know this book is the true book. It prophesied exactly what they would do in these last days. Of course. Definitely. Of course. Watch this.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 1.
Watch this, my sister.
Woe to them that devise iniquity.
Woe means death or destruction. God says destruction or death to them that do what?
Devise iniquity.
They plan out what they do. That's how we know. That's why I said, before they came to the west coast of Africa, what did they do? They planned it out. They scouted. They went and they saw, what's happening right now? What's going on over there? What do they believe? What God do they believe? So guess what we must do? That's what we must do. We're going to enslave them. But guess what? They have to know our gods first. They have to know how to get us to break our God's laws. Once they get us to do that, then they're good. Now I can defeat them. Watch this.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
They work evil upon their bed. What is the main evil? One of the evils that they did. Read.
When the morning is light, they practice it.
So when they wake up now, after they dream of the evil, they go up there and in the morning they practice it. They put it to action. Watch this.
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Because it is what?
In the power of their hand.
Meaning what? You have to have power. Do our people have power right now? No. That's how you know this ain't talking about us. He says in the power of their hands they have it. And so the most powerful people on the earth will do what? They're going to get to push their doctrines on you. They get to push their God all over the world. That's why you go to black continent like Africa and what is on the billboards? What's the biggest thing it's over there. It's that. In Kenya, in Ghana, Mauritania, all over the place, it's that. And they all believe this nonsense. We don't. Watch this.
And they covet fields.
And they do what?
Covet fields.
They covet whole continents and do what?
And take them by violence.
Hey. Look at our Native American brothers and sisters.
I like what I have. I understand that. But your people live in the Stone Age. We live at the beginning of a great industrial revolution.
He doesn't understand why
Chief, the United States government is offering you a piece of land of your own.
We have our own land.
No, it's not yours. It's the U.S. government's.
Did they buy it? No.
Did they trade for it?
It's not like that.
Then how can they own it?
They covet fields and then they take them by violence. They slaughter. There's a picture of this damn demon. It's a whole lot of buffalo that they slaughtered. You know, the buffalo was one of the main things that we ate, how we survived when we were on this side of the earth, the so-called Native American Indians. It's a whole mountain of them. And you see the demon Edomite, because that's his name. He is Esau. That's the name of the white man. Edom. He's standing on top of it. That's how they got what they got. Everything was about sin. He is the man of, when you break God's laws, what is that called? There you go. So, you know what sin is now? Sin is when you break God's commandments. God said, thou shalt not kill. That's exactly what they did to get this land. And now they're telling you, hey, no, you gotta vote. You gotta vote. Sister, you must vote. They didn't vote to get what they got. They stole. They killed. They lied. Yes. Psalm 55. That's what they did. But guess what we do? We celebrate their stupid little customs today. Where do you think Thanksgiving came from? What is Thanksgiving? What do they teach us about Thanksgiving?
It teaches people to celebrate God, thanking God.
Yeah. Right. But how about you? What do you know about Thanksgiving? We're just thanking God, right? It's a day for all family to come together, thank God, and all that. Let me ask you, what God are they thanking? Because, can I ask you a question? If I'm in your hands, right, you're enslaving me. What am I going to be praying to my God for? No, what if, yeah, if I'm in your hands, I'm going to be praying to my God for freedom. Freedom from who? But guess what? What are they praying to God? What are they thanking God for? Exactly. So how are we worshiping the same God? Does that make sense? But you see the blacks, Hispanics, and white people all up in these Christianity churches worshiping this.
That's right.
That same God that enslaved them, that killed them.
Allotted by providence means given by God or a higher power. Lastly, for the free development of our yearly multiply in millions refers to the desire of Americans to move west and settle in new places as the country's population grew rapidly. Putting all this together, John O'Sullivan was stating that he believed it was America's right, even a right given from God, to expand and settle in new territories in the West.
That put them to death by millions and millions and millions. 77 million of our Native American Indians, brothers and sisters over here, died at their hands. That's the people we're going to learn the Bible from? Does that make sense? That's how you know their pastors are trash. Their pastors are liars. God did not give this book for them to put in their hands. Actually, it says in Psalm 50, why do you have that book in my hand? Why do you have my covenant in your mouth? Joel Osteen, Charles Stanley, John Hagee, all these white preachers. God says, I have nothing to do with you. Read on, watch this.
Psalm chapter 55 and verse 1.
You had a question? Look like you're about to, okay, I thought you were about to ask something. Read that.
Verse 20.
Right.
He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
Because, if, in case y'all don't know, for example, you know what the word Taino means? Taino means peaceful. When they came over here, Columbus, and they came to the island of Hispaniola, they saw those that were at peace with them. They saw peaceful people. That was our people. The tribe of, what you know today is the tribe of Simeon, the so-called Dominicans. That's your brothers and sisters. But that's what he saw. He said, God said, what about the white man?
He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
They were at peace with them. Remember, even when you're talking about the Pilgrims, when they came on to the what's called today the United States of America, it was Arceus back then. They saw that this was a peaceful people. Read on, watch this.
He hath broken his covenant.
He has done what?
Broken his covenant.
Let me ask y'all a question. How many truces did they break? Didn't they do it? They did a lot of truces, so-called agreements. Just like today, right now, in Gaza and Israel. It's a ceasefire. It's a ceasefire. Who broke it? I'm about to say, Israel broke it. My sister, look us up. Look us up, all right? ceasefire. They said it was a ceasefire, but guess what they did? Immediately started bombing hospitals again. We're gonna bomb schools again. It's children. Hey, they don't give a damn. Guess what? Read.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
That's how you know we're talking about the white man. Come listen real quick. He said, yeah, his words, the words of his mouth are what?
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Real quick, hold on.
She doesn't understand what's wrong with celebrating Thanksgiving.
Okay, all praises, all praises. We're going into it now. What is wrong with Thanksgiving? Because that's what's gonna come. That's what's coming up next. That's why I had to bring that out. So what's wrong with celebrating Thanksgiving? Do you know what is the story about Thanksgiving? What's the history you know about it? I'm sorry, I can barely hear you. I'm sorry. Okay, no, but what do you know about it? What do you know about it? Eat good. Okay, but what do they teach you in school about it? You remember? I was taught real young in school. Yeah. Okay, they're not teaching it now? Damn. That's crazy. They were teaching us back then about the Pilgrims and all that, Plymouth Rock, all that foolishness. Hey, guess what? Even a lot of people like to listen to Farrakhan. Is it Farrakhan or was it Malcolm X that said that? Plymouth Rock, about Plymouth Rock. Malcolm X. Plymouth Rock, he said Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Our forefathers weren't the Pilgrims. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. The rock was landed on us. We were brought here against our will. We were not brought here to be made citizens. We were not brought here to enjoy the constitutional gifts that they speak so beautifully about today.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. That tells you that what? There was something wrong with the Thanksgiving story that they gave you. They told you that, Squanto? And the Pilgrims, they sat down, they saw each other, and they decided to have a Thanksgiving dinner, and everything was all cool. That's what they say, right? Guess what then? They were lying. Because why? Listen to what the Bible says. Read that again. This is about Thanksgiving. Read.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Hey, come celebrate Jesus with us. Come listen. But guess what? That's what they were doing. They were smoother than butter with their words. But what was in their hearts?
But war was in his heart.
But what?
War was in his heart.
What did they do to the Native American Indians?
Right.
But what specifically? They did a lot, yeah. They did a lot. Oh, we sat down and have dinner. Yay, we're good. Guess what the Native Americans did not understand? Give me Sirach 12 and 10. This is what the Native Americans did not understand. This is why our people who are in these religions that celebrate this garbage right here need to get out from them. Because this is what we don't understand. Read.
Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10.
Read.
Never trust thy enemy.
Do what?
Never trust thy enemy.
God says we never trust them. We should never trust them. So what comes with their enemies? What comes with our enemies? Their customs. Thanksgiving. Do we read about that as a feast in the Bible? Do y'all know? No, it's not in the Bible. So that feast came after. So that means what? That's a tradition of man. Do we read about Christmas in the Bible? Oh, shoot, what's going on? What about Easter? We read of Easter, the word Easter is in there, but it wasn't the Israelites, it wasn't God's people, the followers of Jesus Christ that were keeping it. It was the white man that was keeping that garbage. The heathen were keeping that nonsense. So guess what? What we're showing you is what? The worship of another God is idolatry. God says you're in sin when you trust them. Go back. Psalm 55. Come on. Go back. Psalm 55. Watch this. This is where Thanksgiving comes from. Read.
Psalm chapter 55 and verse 21.
Who's got
the
that
words of his mouth.
Who's got the, it's on the dollar bill too, actually. Who's got the dollar bill? The dollar bill. Who got a dollar on it? Real quick. I want you to look on the back of your dollar bill. There we go. Is that the dollar? The eagle. One, he's got, there we go. All praises. Come closer. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. No, y'all got it right in your hands. Look at the back. Look at the eagle. Look at his talons. Read that verse 21 again.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
In one hand, in one talent, what does the eagle have?
Brown circle on top of it?
No, look at his feet. Look at his feet. He's got two things in his feet.
What is that?
Come close, come close.
Arrows?
That's one hand, but that's one hand. What about the other one? It's a leaf, right? It's a palm, right? It looks good. But it said in his hand, what? Read it again.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. But war was in his heart.
What is the other talent got? You just said it. Arrows. War was in his heart. They know who they are. They know who they are.
Okay.
Watch this. Deuteronomy 28 and 49 now. We're revealing to you why you don't keep their customs. They are your enemy. God said, never trust thine enemy. That enemy gave you thanksgiving. That's why I'm letting my sister know. She's asking, why don't we? My sister, hold on, don't leave yet. We're showing our people why we should not be trusting them. We should not be doing right. But before you go, I want to make sure you know who you are according to the Bible. You are a princess. You are the 12 tribes of Israel. That's who you are.
Right.
That's what they've kept away from you. They don't want you to know that you're the Jew. But guess what? In your mind, all praise my sister knows, but in your mind, when you hear the word Jew, what comes to your head? Jew, the Jewish, right? Like, well, give me some description.
Don't they wear that orange?
Orange. What do you mean? They're gonna be in orange because they're gonna be slaves. They're gonna be captives. They're gonna be prisoners. But yeah, there you go. They got the black hats. They got, yeah, there you go. They wear the long jackets. They got the Susie Q curls right here and all that nonsense. Yeah, but guess what God said? Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49.
Read. That's why what we're showing you, start at verse 48. What we're showing you is the lies of those people. Watch this.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
God said because we don't want to keep his commandments, he would make the Israelites serve our enemies. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
God sent them against us. God sent the white man, the Arab man against us. Read, watch this.
In hunger.
So guess what? In hunger now. Let me ask you a question. Do we own McDonald's? You're serving your enemy in hunger. You see that right there? That's how you need to know who you are. Watch this.
And in thirst.
In thirst. You got that drink in your hand. Is it our people that own that? God said you will serve your enemy. That's how you know you are the Israelite. Read on, watch this.
And in nakedness.
In nakedness, the clothes that we all have on. What does it say? Is it made in black? Is it made, what does it say made by? Made in China, made in Taiwan, made in Hong Kong, made in Thailand, made in all these places that have nothing to do with us, our people, because we don't own any of these things. God said he would make us to depend on them. Read on, watch this, my sister, watch this.
And in want of all things.
In want of all things, that includes your education. That's why we were asking you, what are they teaching you in that school? They're not teaching you about the real customs, because now your enemies control your education. That's why Malcolm X said another thing. He said, only fools let their oppressor teach their children. That's what's happening now. God said that will be a curse. We will depend on them in one of all things. That includes what? That church. Like I was showing my sister, that damn cross over there. That didn't come. They used to crucify a whole lot of our people on that thing. But they tell you, oh, that's just Jesus Christ. That's it. No, it has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. They just put him to death on it. Because he died a black man's death because he is a black man. Read, watch this.
And he shall put a yoke of iron.
And he, not only is he going to give you another Jesus, he's going to do what?
Shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Do we know who put yokes of iron on our necks? My sister, you see, who did this to us? Who did this to us? Look at my man's back here. This is not a drawing. Think about how did that happen? But guess what? Hey, no, come on. I'm gonna teach you about Jesus now. Word. The man that did that to a people is gonna teach you about Jesus now. The man who buried the Native American Indians in mass graves and then built churches on top of their bones. He's the man we're going to listen to now? That's what's wrong with Thanksgiving, my sister, because we're now celebrating their holidays. And what did their holidays say? Oh, thank Lord, because why? The people that I'm slaying, I get to commemorate it with a dinner. What do you think the turkey is? Do you know what the turkey is? All of it has a representation about it. The turkey, that's their communion, exactly. That's their communion. That's their, you know how we take the blood of the bread of Christ and blood of Christ, but that's their sacrifice. That's their sacrifice to their gods. What was the turkey? Do you know? What was the turkey? But like, what was its significance? It represents something. That's the body of the Native American Indians. That's literally what it is. That's what they do. They are deep. What's the cranberry sauce? There you go. Now you're starting to get it.
So they would celebrate killing
Yes.
Indians.
Yes. That's exactly what Thanksgiving is. It's the killing of your own people. And then here you are. We're over here. Let's get that. Let's get that. All praises. Watch what the Bible says about that. Isaiah 65:11. Watch this. That's what Thanksgiving literally is. It's the celebration of your own death. And our people are so stupid today, don't want to hear what the Bible says. They're just like, no, the white man has my best interest. He knows what he knows what I'm saying. No. Lack of knowledge. No, because there's a lot of our people that resist that thing. They're trying to say, no, that's not what it is. But no, it is what it is. You're celebrating your own death. Read, watch this.
Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 11.
Read.
But ye are they that forsake the Lord.
Ye are they that what?
Forsake the Lord.
They forsaken the Lord. That's why he was showing you earlier with the birthdays. That's what it is. You curse God when you celebrate your birthday.
So, part of my mother's side, they're Jehovah's Witnesses and they don't celebrate birthdays.
Right.
But they never could tell me why.
Yeah.
This is the first time I heard about
All praises. No, but that's the thing. That's how you know you're in front of the gods. You're in front of the prophets of the Lord. Watch this. Read.
That forget my holy mountain.
We forgot our inheritance. We forgot that this Bible is ours. We forgot everything about the Lord.
But they took it away. When they enslaved
Yes.
us, they took it away.
But it was discontinued. Why did God allow that?
Changed the face of.
Yeah, but why did God allow that?
Because we forsook his.
There you go. That's the reason. Come on. Always somebody dying. So guess what? We forsook the way. That's the point. That's what we don't know. We don't take self-accountability and responsibility. It was always on us. Because why? God made the entire world for us. It wasn't for anybody else. So guess what? We wouldn't have allowed the white man to do what he did to us. But what did we do?
And when we were following him in the wilderness, he gave us all the land.
He gave us everything.
And all our enemies in our hands.
Yes, exactly.
Even though they were more powerful
Yes.
than us, he gave them all.
The problem is for them, they don't have our God.
That's right.
That's what makes us more powerful than they ever could be. And that's what's returning. That's why once you repent, return back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord, that's what's going to get you your power back. We are literally, a plug that's been removed from its socket. We're trying to plug you back into that outlet, that receptacle. That receptacle is where the electricity is. That's where God's laws are. That's the electricity. That's what gives us that power. That's what makes us do what we're supposed to do. Energizes us. Guess what? But that's what we're doing right now. You see a lot of our people are dead out here. Why? Because they're not energized. They've been removed from those laws. So now what are you seeing? Nothing but dead circuits out here. Shorted circuits. That's what this is now. Read on, watch this. And this is one of the things that dead people do. Read.
But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forgetteth my holy mountain,
Read.
that prepare a table for that truth.
That prepare a table for what?
For that truth.
That's that Thanksgiving. Because who is the truth? The truth is that Andrew Jackson and his cavalry. Do you know Andrew Jackson? On your $20 bill. The so-called president of back in the day. Andrew Jackson, there you go. Yes, exactly. Yeah, on point. You on point. Exactly. On your $20 bill. That's what it is. But that's the truth that we prepared a table for. Meaning that what? When we're on Thanksgiving, we're celebrating. We're talking about, oh, I'm thanking God. You're not thanking God. You're thanking this guy right here. You're thanking this guy. Read on. Watch this.
And that furnished the drink offering unto that number.
That's what it is. You're furnishing. You're literally sacrificing to another God. Deuteronomy 32 says this is another God. Is it 17? 17. Watch this. Watch what God says about our people. That's why we're showing our people that no, you are the Israelites. Come back to this Bible. The God of this Bible, how does he look? Does he look like this? You don't think so, right? Do you know how he looks? We'll get that. We'll get that.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 17.
Watch this.
They sacrifice unto devils.
They do what?
Sacrifice unto devils.
That's what our people do, and that's what our people are gonna do. A lot of our people are gonna do this Thanksgiving. They're gonna be sacrificing to devils. Read.
Not to God.
Read on.
To gods whom they knew not.
To gods who they knew not. Our forefathers did not know about no white Jesus. Our forefathers have no idea about no damn Allah.
Right.
Some cobblestone, some rock. Has nothing to do with our people. Read.
To new gods that came newly up.
This is a new God that came newly up. The Bible doesn't say he looked like this.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.